So I'm gonna briefly go over one little thing that I'm doing right now, which is basically to actually, I would say, explain a little bug that I had, but I'm gonna try to be brief about it. So what I had was a bug that prevented this character, the little red character that's moving left and right, from actually following me and shooting. I think it was due to some form or another where I had a path, and it was, I'm not even sure what happened. I had to pretty much break it down to then try to figure out what was going on. But the simplest thing is that I had a path. So pretty much the parent object, as you saw, was loading in another object, which was a child object that was controlling the weapon systems. And I wanted it to do it that way because I didn't want to have to actually do a whole 3D animation of the character turning around and following you. It becomes a little too crazy. See, sometimes you got to be a little slick around how you do things. So I'm going to get into the meat of what I did, which is basically I have like a secondary object that is a child object that loads the weapon system. And I'm just going to quickly show you that right now so you can actually see what it is that we are utilizing for that. And, just let it rip from there. So pretty much right now, that's not the character I'm referring to. That's another character from another level. So here you have the boss character. That yellow represents I would say, the child object that controls the weapon system. As you can see, it tracks my movement. And that is of course, those are placeholders. So I can actually set things up in the way that I like them to be to work. And, sometimes you got to be smart about how you do things. You got to work smart, not hard, when you're doing things. And so it's working now, of course, due to, some tedious legwork and having two computers. When you have two computers, it makes the work so much faster. See, take a look. My secondary computer over there, where I do some of my little busy code. If I want to debug something, I do some more work on that computer. And my main computer right here, my other laptop, my Lenovo Z580. The other one was my HP 2760p. But anyway, get to me. So it's a bunch of little things, like right here we have the parent object, right here we have the child object. As you can see, the child object has a lot more things going on with it because basically that's the weapon system. The parent object is just the shell movement right now. There's going to be a lot more actions going on there. What I had to do was actually create a secondary script that pointed directly to the child. So this one actually here points to the child. This handles all child movements and so forth. And the reason why I did it from the parent object is because I can do a lot more from there. And all I did is I make sure that it points to the object being the child, and it tells them what I want it to do, which is just to simply follow everything. So I go follow X and Y coordinates of the character moving along the path. So wherever the character goes, it's gonna follow. And you can do that from the child object as well to point back to the parent. Normally that's a much cleaner way to go. Because basically when you have a lot of things going on, it can become hella messy. Or normally what you can do is you can just do inherit. You can actually put in within the parent XY coordinates and just go and just say inheritance, and then inheritance will actually handle that kind of parameter. I'm going to try that with the inheritance to see if it works well. If it doesn't, then there's not much I can do. But to allow it to actually do that. But right now, that's what's making it work. So that's explained a little jargon. Let me make sure I put this back to 0. Because right now I just don't need that to be a mess. And I'm going to leave it at that. And, so I'll try to keep you guys updated with what's going on with the game. Actually, is there anything that I can show? Let me see if there's anything that I can quickly show. Okay, I can show you that, I guess, since we're here. These are basically just, again, rough little designs for the other boss character. I can't really, if you see the name, that's great for you. If not, then so be it. But that's just a hint to who the character will be. And so forth. And I don't want to show too much of the design, or you kind of guess who that boss character will be. So but so far that's really about it right now, and we'll keep you abreast. Peace.